Hi everybody, welcome back to Homestead in the Woods, episode 2 with me, Sid, where we are, of course, playing Homestead, although I'm using the In the Woods moniker to go with it. This rather splendid and beautiful land that we are in is where we are. This little spawn space is good. We've got my plushies, got my stuff. I've got other stuff. I don't have a lot of actual climby, downy stuff. I really could use some more of that if I'm going to do that. I'm going to want those with me, and I'm going to take you. I'm probably... Do I want to take all my coal? Probably not. I've got 24 torches. If I'm clever about this, they should... No, what do we do? Let me just have a look in my backpack. Actually, I haven't got anything in my backpack. Okay, that didn't help. I take 5 of my toilet, my 5 coal. I'll probably find more as we go anyway. So, this pack is predicated around... It's kind of a, as you can tell by the ambience, kind of a life in the woods style natural pack. However, there is a quest line, and we need to try and get down to cobbled slate. From cobbled slate you want 64 iron. I've got full iron armor already, but that's fine. Then we need to make bronze, and once from bronze we're going to move on to trying to get some diamondy, which I have. And from there we're going to have something about this, which I don't know, and then we're on. Anyway, we're here. We need to head down, and I need to get myself into the depths of the earth, preferably without... there's a little bit of coal there. Without encountering... Don't know whether I can do this. It's all long time. Oh, we are not going to get that, are we? We'll get the one. Okay, get me out. Right, we need to find a place to dig down. We're going to use, the usual way, which is stair stepping. Start here. And, of course we're getting this gubbins, aren't we? Don't know whether we can make steps out of it, so it doesn't really matter. Do I want to go one up? I think I do. So we'll quickly stop wasting my iron pick and move over to that. He says, then using the same pick. So we need to get down to the hoofer, deep slate level. And this could be entertaining. We probably also would like to, what I tend to do with these, if I can, is keep this spawn proof as much as we can. It also has the slight advantage. I'm just going to grab a few more of these so I can make a few more stone picks. I don't know whether I can make a stone pick out of that weird stuff, so... And I'm just using stone picks to stop myself wasting, the good stuff. So... And periodically we will pop a torch down just for good measure, but it's mainly for us. So I'm going to just continue on doing this down, and I'll come back when we get a little bit further in, or whether there's something worthwhile, going, hey, look at this. See you in a minute. Well, it's a bit of a circuitous route. There's a lot of caves down here. One thing I've noticed with the newer versions of Minecraft, the caves are way more common. Now we need, I think it was just cobbled deep slate, wasn't it? Yes, so we need 16 of those, which we'll get quite easily. Continuing down here. I put these torches in my offhand and I wish I hadn't. Still, we're kind of heading down, so getting the stuff we came for, and we're kind of getting into, well, we're not in the region of diamond. Diamond's way further down now, so you know, we'll probably grab that though before we leave. Right, let me stair this. Stairs being the secret to not getting unpleasant surprises. And we'll have that copper just as we can. I'm going to go and grab this as well, this tin, because we're going to need that when we come to the bronze quest. Oh, hello. I'll have this copper, rest of the copper, all good. Not like I've not got plenty of stuff to fill this back up with. That at this point in time I really don't need. What I do need is more deep slate, so continue on downwards and see what we can find down here. Don't spend a lot of time mining this episode. What I will probably do is try and find another mountainous area, because that should allow me to where am I? 16. That should allow me to find the iron a lot easier. There you go. Well, that was so there's something. We found 6 iron going on. We've got a whole load of raw copper nuggets from that as well. And taking that, we can take another 5 iron plus that all things. Now we need 64 iron ingots. And then we need to make the thingy, but do I, while I'm down here, I don't know what time it is, do I? Because I haven't got that. You know when you get used to having, like in Greg Tech or in Vintage Story, I've got quite used to having a clock. But of course, in this version of Minecraft, the only way I'm going to do that is if I turn it to B-dubs and carry a clock on my personage. Ooh, hello. And silver. That's... Well, we can continue looking while we're down here and we're not in any danger. Because I'm trying to remember what level all the good stuff spawns at. And I'll be honest, I'm struggling to remember. Yeah, it was iron on these, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll stick a bit of copper in. More stairs? Yeah, why not? As long as I'm putting stairs down, nothing's spawning. At least nothing spawning on top of me anyway, or in the tunnel. Right, I'm just going to keep on going for a little while, and well, I'll be back in a short bit while. Okay. Whatever this sound effect is I'm hearing down here, this is Not a cozy sound effect. Okay. Screw that. No. Just... No, that was not cozy. Not in the least bit cozy. It's daylight, let's get out. I'm gonna go and find my iron somewhere else. I've already got a diamond, so that is not a worry. I've got a feeling that might be tin. It is, so we'll grab that while we're here because we're going to want tin. For bronze. Give me. Okay, that was, quite frankly, that was awful. That was probably one of the most unpleasant sounding mobs I've ever heard. I don't know what it was. I'll be honest, if you was looking to scare me, it worked. Right, so I've got 10. That will take me to 21, which is nowhere near enough. We can drop off you, all of that. That can stay. Might as well put you up there. We might as well use you actually. And that can go up. Got the food, raw zinc, shield for the offhand. That's fine. Right. Let us have a look at the map then, because I never even noticed that there was actually a ocean monument out there. We need Highland. So I think we should go up the coast here where we've not explored. There is we have the portal there. Yeah, that might be something, might not be something, don't know. What time is it? Getting on, but I've got a sleeping bag, so we'll head off and head up this way. I basically need to find some highlands to try and get myself a decent supply of iron. I think that's things. I know I could also go and I did claim that actually, didn't I, the deep slate one? Sorry, ignore me. So yeah, 64 iron ingots, that's our mission in life now. I would be 24 closer had I not jumped the gun and already made myself that set of iron, armour, but oh well, let's see what's what, shall we? Love the I mean, the shader, the water makes a huge difference. The blocky graphics is always going to be the blocky graphics in Minecraft. It's just the thing. But it's also the same thing. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to go and find out though. It's also the same thing in Vintage Story. We have the same blocky terrain. Those very sus looking things, and those are buffaloes. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what they are, and I'm just a bit reluctant. They look big, and we all know just how nasty hoglins are. And if they're anything like a hoglin, then I really don't want to be playing with them at the moment. I'm reasonably well equipped, iron armour, iron swords, but you know, that's a bit lightweight in the terms of Minecraft preparation, isn't it? So yeah, still not getting any sense of anything down there. I really want to know what that that sound was, but I also don't want to know what that sound was. Does that make sense? Yeah, there's a bit of coal there, but it's not really going to help me, is it? That's zinc. Some interesting manta rays. This is where I find these little packs just excel. It's just the ambient stuff, the fissures, the things that you just don't see in Minecraft. And to be honest, rather than these silly mob votes that we seem to keep on getting. Oh, the peaceful moon. Does that mean that there's a blood moon? Oh, please don't tell me there's a blood moon. What we got? Not a lot still. Nothing screaming blue murder at me. Oh, I'll have the kettle. I'm sure we can find a use for it. That must have been a collapsed something or other. Look at the size of that moon. That is a big old moon, isn't it? There is another. Where is it relative to here? I would say here. Let's just head up and have a. If it's too bright for monsters, then I'll trust it. Honest, yeah. I mean, look at it. It's huge. I really want to get a screenshot of that, just because it's very pretty. Now buffaloes again. I've got a feeling that buffaloes are probably. I'm going to have these tomatoes while we're at it. Oh, some hop seeds, okay. Now what's this? Again, it looks... Yeah, just stay back there, mate. I mean, it seems peaceful. Must be upstairs. Oh, hang on. Not so bothered about any of that, but I'll have a little bit of this. I don't really want more, that would be rude. Hello, sir. How are you? Well, okay, you've got more. Undead crypt map. Okay, we'll take it. Some pumpkin pie, and we'll take the bread. Just because I'm carrying bread anyway. Feel sorry for these poor villagers. We just come in and just pilfer them for all the worth. Let's have a snooze. Well, you know, they don't look hostile, but they also don't look that peaceful either. They look big enough that if they decided to get a bit stroppy, they could. Right, my boat's down here somewhere, I think. But we still need to find this highland area that's stone. That's always an important one. You see that? That's highland, but it's not showing a lot of iron. So, oh, those ants are so cute. Oh, that's an anthill. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've come up this river a bit. That forest, and this forest here, it looks possibly an interesting area to build, but let's not get set in. The thing is, if you know what it's like, if you pick too soon, you end up with the wrong place and then you regret it. And we need, if this is going to be a building series, we need the right place to build. But this, whilst it's not highland, is at least actual proper stone. So there's a chance that we might find some iron up around here. May not be a massive chance, but there is a chance all the same. I've picked up the boat this time, so we can just cut straight down here if we want. We can, but there's lots. If you look at this all looks like it's quite highly elevated, so we got a good chance, I think. Just need to have a good look round and try and find some iron. Just want a few blocks of iron. Alright, quite a lot of blocks of iron, but that glow lichen, okay. Not what I'm looking for. I mean, again, I could be grabbing this coal. I'm not going to, just because, you know, if I stop for every piece of coal I found, then I'd never get anything done. But there must be some iron or something around. Sorry, that looked suspiciously regular. There we go. A little bit of iron. Give me some more. More. Might as well wear out this stone pick while we're here. I wonder, other than create, whether there is any kind of... Obviously you can crush it in the crushing reel, and that will give you that. We can... Yeah, there's only crushing it in the... Yeah, we're nowhere near that, so... Okay, that's fine. Let's mark that one as not an option. No, I'm not going in there. But looking at this, if we head that way, there's a lot more. Oh, there's some iron there, look. So we'll go and grab that. So I think we're kind of taking this little bit of highland area is probably not a bad route. It's not the best highland area, but you know, it gives me kind of the area, the stuff that I'm looking for. So let's not look at gift horse in the mouth. Let's grab all the iron we can, and there you go. I suspected there might be another piece, and well, I'll keep looking. I'll be back in a bit. Oh wow, hang on. Come here. That's a hamster. Good, they've got I've got to work out how you tame these. In fact, I'm just going to try and pick one up. Can I pick them up? Can I? No, not with that in my hand. How about if I've got... No. I want a hamster. I also want these to have some iron, and that would be a really good thing, because currently they've just got copper and coal, which I'm taking because, you know, it's copper and coal and you don't sniff at things. But yeah, we're just kind of wandering up this way now, because that looks like another village. That looks weird. I don't know what that is. I obviously must have been close to it because I've been to that village, but we're not. I'm not gonna. I've really got to stop picking up all this copper. You know, it's not happening. I'm not going out of my way. If I see one down there, I'm not going to go wandering down and grabbing it. But if I walk past something, then I'll have it. What are you? Cedar log, okay. Pretty. Rabbits. Any iron down there? Little lava lake. If I had a diamond pick, I could get some obsidian. Well, I assume I could get some obsidian. There's a natural assumption there that the laws of Minecraft remain the same. So where am I now? Yeah, oh, hang on. There's pandas up there. I'm going to have to be a bit careful then. Cypress fields, got bamboo forests. This is a very pretty mod pack. Right down to the little branches sticking out of the trees. And the extra flowers and all of that stuff that's going on. No, we're not, at least that way. I get turned around so easily. But none of this is getting me close to what I need, which is highlands for an olive branch. Okay. Nope, over there still. We're still way out of where I need to be. There's a panda, look. Are pandas aggressive? I can't remember in Minecraft. I know the polar bears are if they've got babies. Well, we'll take my chances in the bamboo forest. Looking at this bamboo house with, for some reason, an aquarium. You're an oceanographer novice. Take your Nautilus shell. Not really that bothered about the other stuff. See, obviously one way of getting iron would be to farm. Yeah, you're trapped, aren't you? I wasn't suggesting that we farm you, sir, honest. A forager. I don't think you understand the meaning of the word forage, because this clearly isn't foraging, this is farming. Grief, they've got so many bamboo shoots just growing outside the front doors that they can't get in. Still, I think I've got one of those, haven't I? I'm going to take it anyway. We'll take the barley seeds because I don't think I've had one of those before. Oh, that's what the blue is on the map there, is these. Blue magnolia leaves. Alright, so let's cut into this I think I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, a lot of grumbling about not being able to find what I want this episode, but at least we are seeing some of the various biomes available. With regards to, you know, the forests and stuff like that. I mean, see, that's too foresty. That's going to be even worse because it's obviously a very dark forest. Mine. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep on looking. I need to find that iron, and this is not helping. See you in a bit. Okay, moved on a little bit. We've come through here. There's a wooden pyramid there. I didn't want to go in. I'm not feeling equipped to handle a lot of this. But we've come through here. There is a river here, which means we can probably find a quick way backwards and forwards. But that looks like a reasonably tall bit of ground. Hopefully it looks like rock as well. So maybe we'll get lucky. I'm not seeing anything lucky about down there. This is an orchard biome, by the way, hence the apple trees. Let's see what we can find over this way. And again, we'll just keep our eyes on these pits, because monsters erupting out of the ground and eating your face will often offend. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Again, he's not looking. Hang on. No, that is rock. It is ordinary stone. It's not anything fancy. So there's a chance that we'll find what we're looking for. Pebbles, okay. But not what I want yet. Anyway, yeah, so progress slow. And I'm not entirely sure what the best, I mean, I always thought the best meta for iron in the current version of Minecraft was higher up. But I'm not really seeing any. Still, that's no reason to give up, is it? There's coal, and again, there's so much coal. It's not even funny, really. Is that another village? It is. We'll check out in a moment, and then we'll continue looking around here. But very quickly, I'm just going to say hello. Hi, Mr. Ant. I want to know what you can do with ants. I suppose that's a kind of a thing with Minecraft. It's always, what can you get? What are the mobs? What are the drops? What do they do? What's different? How can you exploit them? Turkeys. Hopefully they've forgiven me for that one I killed earlier in the last episode. I think it was last episode. Might even be one of my testing one, but yeah, they do attack if you if you upset them. Now that is going to be an illager camp, without a doubt. And I'm not seeing any iron. I mean, I suppose I could have a look over the side here. I mean, I could have been stood on it, couldn't I? Right, well, there's a village. I'm going to go and have a quick peek at it, and I'll continue hunting. I'll be back in a second. I nearly walked into that, and I don't know whether you can see. This is a witch village. There, look. Let's walk in the other direction. I'm brave enough that I might take on one, possibly even two. But I ain't taking on a village full of them. No, that is not happening. So we're going back up the hill to continue our hunt for iron. Because I know it's up there somewhere. And he's certainly nowhere near those witches. Which is one of its biggest selling points. Right, back in a moment. What on earth is that? It's a quackling. I found a little bit more iron up here, by the way. And then I saw that and I'm like, what is that? Well, it's not hostile, so... Taking the advantage, while I'm up here, I might as well grab a little bit of this coal. I don't need a lot, but... And that is, we can grab you, okay. Some emerald there. Rough emeralds, so what do we have to do? We have to polish it with sandpaper. Paper and sand, okay. Oh, hello. That's more like it. First have a quick peek. Down there? Nope, that's fine, but we'll have that. And because I'm so desperate, I'm not going to trust that there isn't any more. No, but I'm sure there will be if I hunt around up here. This seems to be the right tactic to come up on these high points. Copper, 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 I'm sure I saw. Yep, there. We'll have that copper. Well, I suppose we'll have the copper as well. But the iron's what we're here for. So yeah, this is working. I'm going to continue, and again, I'll be back with you in a short while. Alright, we've got pretty much all the iron we need. But I'm not going to pass up the opportunity on a little more. So we're heading down this thing. There is something over there which we'll have to investigate another time. I'm not going over there, that thing, just because I've got a lot of stuff on me. And I get the impression that the game would like to kill me at some point, because that's how this game works, isn't it? You know, it lulls you into a false sense of security and then it kills you. Or attempts to. And yeah, oak. Interesting. Big old oak trees. But down here we have got... Well, let's see. Told you. Trying to get me. We have got a big old river, and if we go that direction, I think we may be able to find our way back to our things. What is it? I'm fairly certain that must be a boar. It really just looks like a wild boar to me. But yeah, so successful mission. We got over a stack of iron. Combined with what we already have, that should get us pretty close. Well, that will complete that quest. So I'm going to head back. Well, we've got a fair old hike, haven't we? I wonder whether, I don't even know whether, how that's going to come to connect up to this. That may not. But we can follow the river down to there, and that's a start anyway. But we'll get ourselves home. Unless anything super duper interesting happens, I'll be seeing you there. Alright, 64 iron. Let's just get those going. That should be that quest complete. Now I thought, well, I've got a full set of iron armour. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I mean, I suppose what we're going to have to do is waste some iron, I suppose. Let me I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? It's iron. Iron helmet. That should, by the way, blue moon, wherever it is there. I feel lucky. So, yeah. There's lots of different moon effects, which is an interesting little side effect. We need to keep the tin and the copper. So that gives me that, which is going to give me an iron chest, you, and a plushie. Wow. A chief plushie. We'll take the iron chest and put that up there temporarily. Blast furnace, don't know why I've got one of those, so kind of redundant. We've got a whole load of ores to process, not a huge amount of coal, so that's probably something we need to look at. But the next thing is this 16 bronze ingots. Now, bronze is tin and 3 copper. So let me make 16 of those. I don't know why I want 16 of those, but you know what? 1, 2. That will get me there. They can go in there. Lovely. And while we're at it, we also have some Whispers of the Wild. So we've got Ancient Echoes, find a ruined portal. There's a bit of obsidian. Anything else? Yes, there's Squishy Friends, OG Admin, look, I got Chief. Yeah, Chief, that wasn't the OG admin, was it? It was, what do we get there? An arm extender. Put it in the glove. Okay, aquarium from Villagers Plus and a Villagers Spawn Egg. Got anywhere to stick all of this stuff? So I'm just getting way too much stuff to keep track of at the moment. And this is not all going to be about quest lines. We are going to be pushing some of these quests to the point where, you know, I've got stuff. Now, what is it about bronze? You're going to give me some tin, some copper, and a bucket of lava. Okay. Tin, bronze. I'll stick your bucket of lava over there. And I think we need that, which completes that quest, which gives me another one of those and a polished deep slate slab. That interact while holding rough gem to grindstone, diamond grindstone. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we take, I'm with you, take one of those. We get some planks and we make a diamond grindstone. And then you want a diamond. Now I happen to have some diamonds. so that gives me some more diamonds. That takes me to obsidian, so you need 8 obsidian ingots, which are... How do you make obsidian ingots then? We can pop that down, I presume, as well. No, maybe there. Interact while holding roughed gems. Oh, I can't place things here, can I? Okay, that's fine. So we got all of that, we got you. So obsidian ingots, I'm just curious about how you do obsidian ingots. Obsidian shards, how do you get obsidian shards? You blast furnace obsidian bits. Or you cook obsidian, okay. And I've got 4, but I needed 8. Alright. Well, I happen to know where there is some, well, there's a lava pit there for straight away. There's a lava pit up there. You know, we're not shy of lava pits, so I think that I'm going to come out and hold this. Actually, I've got that rather nice moonshot for a screenshot. I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. We'll push through to here and enchanting. We've got the cauldrons, dripstone. Oh, could be a bit faffy, but you know, we can get it. We just got to go down. Got to do the farming stuff. There's the animal friends. There's 10,000 blocks. Crafting table 100 times, and these are starting to get kind of, you know, things. So I think by the time we've got maybe to here or here, well, here probably, we're ready to be pushing off into making the actual homestead. Now there are some bits about the golden leaf. It's a rare and mystical infinite lifeline more than just a pretty collectible. It's a powerful artifact. Passive regeneration. Carry it. Simply keep it in your inventory and you'll be blessed with infinite health regeneration as long as it stays with you. Your wounds with no move. Okay. Emergency healing. 3 charges. Use infinitely restore your health. Instantly restoring your health and saturation. And we can make a tranquil lantern. Vital role in crafting the tranquil light in the light shrouding mystery, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's the thing. Tranquil lantern is a beacon of calm. Lantern radiates peaceful aura that can change the course of your adventures. 25 block radius. Ambient light, but don't let its soft glow. It's completely disables all hostile mobs within a 25 block radius. While inside the lantern's protection, you'll notice a glowing white orb circling you. It's a visual indicator. Stand directly, you'll be blessed with regeneration. Okay. Okay. So that's the thing as well. We can complete these, can't we? Okay, go away. Yeah, go. Oh, okay. Taste of home, cozy crumb. Okay. I'll come back to that because I don't know. Custom mobs. Fernling, where to find. Tame it with, feed it with cozy crumbs. Mushling, fungal friend for the dark. Follows you around, obviously glows at night, items, mobile light, mystical elks. Okay, well there's a whole load of stuff. But anyway, on that note, we are going to call this one an episode. let's see where this pack takes us. We have got a couple of dungeons now marked to go and do once we're feeling a little bit more equipped. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.